And making his way to the mat right now, So Abedi, Nanso, head coach Eddie Avalar, representing Ground Dwellers Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, 34 years old, 6'3", 230 pounds, has been training for the past 2 years. Very athletic competitor. I've seen this man in action. He is a dangerous competitor, has a lot of recent competition experience under his belt. So Abedi, ready for action.
Please welcome to the stage, Andrew Kimler.
And here we have Andrew Kilmer, representing Texas Punishment Crew, head coach Jason Ebarb, 26 years old, 6'7", 265 pounds, has been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the past 6 years, and that is a big boy in Kimler.
Surprisingly flexible too.
Yeah, I've seen this man compete. He is quite the sight.
Yeah.
Should be a good match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 7-minute time limit in the brown belt division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Ground Dwellers, this is So Abedi. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Texas Punishment Crew, this is Andrew Kimler.
Referee Jeff Rexroad makes this match official between Nanso Abedi, Andrew Kimler. Andrew Kimler says his favorite takedown is outside trip. Let's see if we can see some of those here.
Pretty slow and methodical start for these big guys. Some grip fighting.
These two have been very active this year. A lot of tournaments under their belt.
Kimler really looking to pummel in for an underhook. Betty being pretty defensive, not letting Kimler get any significant positions with his hands.
These two showing each other a lot of respect right now, vying for position.
Uchimata attempt from Kimler.
Nice, I like it. I like watching some of these takedown battles between these competitors.
Constant attempt for underhooks from Kimler. Now looking for an overhook.
Betty staying nice and composed, taking his time looking for his openings. Coming there with their strong tie-up. There's a big boy there to be fighting off.
Kimler looking to get some close quarters grip so he can look to attack the legs of the body. There we go, he's got a pretty deep underhook. I bet he's got double wrist control. Kimler keeping that underhook, going to the waist. Looks for body lock. I bet he did a really good job of reacting at the right time.
Yeah, I saw that. Kimler had his back for like a split second, and I bet he reacted.
Kimler's not the guy you want getting a body lock on you.
Looked like Kimler was pulling guard right at the same time that Zoe was going for a takedown attempt. Now we see Zoe enjoying top position now. See what Kimler can do from his back. As you mentioned earlier, he's a very flexible heavyweight. And we can already see some of that right now with that bent leg like that. That is not a normal way for a man's leg to bend.
No, you almost never see that with the big guys. Kimler needs to establish some sort of concrete guard position. I bet he's going for the pass. Kimler sitting up, going for another underhook.
Butterfly position by Kimler. Seeing if he can work for the double underhook, seeing if he can rock Abedi's balance. He's got one now. Betty doing a good job controlling the wrist.
Kimler rolling. guard position. Hip escaping out. Looks like he's going for a leg lock. He's deep. Potential knee bar.
We see
attempt
scramble.
for a
Kimmler
heel
going
hook.
for a finish.
Tail hold now, transitioning over.
Kimmler working hard for it.
Positions off though. There we go. Positions back on.
Betty staying
Sit up.
composed. Can Kimmler finish this position?
So he's transitioning back to a knee bar. He's got to control that ankle to get it extended.
Kenzo get out of trouble.
Betty doing a good job rolling through. Kimmler going for the extension, going for the finish. Looks like Betty's out of harm's way.
And
back in the open guard.
excellent job there by Betty, staying composed, working his way out of trouble. And now we have a restart to the center.
That was a good attempt by Kimmler.
Yeah, Kimmler was putting the pressure there with those leg lock attempts. This match halfway, 3:30 left.
Betty going for a straight ankle lock grip, not getting his legs in position. Kimmler's out.
A lot of leg lock attempts at this level. Kimmler says his favorite submission is this triangle choke. Betty says whichever submission is the one that gets him the win is his favorite. And there we see that triangle attempt already.
Very sneaky attempt. Went for the knee bar.
Wow. Maybe it heard me.
I didn't even see that coming.
Yeah, that was a good setup.
So now we have Kimmler in the closed guard. A little bit easier to set up triangles from the closed guard. Back into open. I think he had some good success with that knee bar to toe hold transition. See if he goes back to that. Kimmler's on offense for this round. I bet he's doing a good job. Doing a lot of neutralization of position and hand fighting. Really interesting to see the flexibility of Kimmler.
Yeah, that is quite a sight to see for a heavyweight.
Makes sense why the triangle is his favorite submission. See if he can't set up another one here from close guard.
With those long limbs of his. 2 minutes left now in this brown belt match.
I think Betty needs to get a little bit busier. To look to pass when the guard is open. Really put some pressure. Either stand and look to cut through or pressure from the top. Kimmler opening up a lot. Looks like Betty's going for the pass. Kimmler doing a good job of recovering back to open guard. Looking for a straight ankle grip. Now he stands. We'll see if he can't cut through. There's just under 90 seconds. These guys need to get busy if they want to get a finish. There you go. Kimmler comes to the top position.
Kimmler now opening up. His foot's caught now in Betty's arm. Betty going for a foot lock now. Can he finish this?
Betty's got to get his hands together if he wants to finish this straight ankle. He's got to roll to that same side.
Kimmler's foot still stuck.
Looks like Kimmler's going to be attacking. Oh, Betty's switching to a toe hold.
Wow.
Leg needs to get bent to finish.
Both competitors attacking the feet. And we get a submission victory here for Andrew Kimmler. What was that, a heel hook?
He had a counter heel hook to the toe hold. When
Nice.
finishing toe holds, it's best to have the leg bent.
Both competitors working for the foot attacks. Betty living and dying by the sword, going for the footlock attempt. Ended up getting caught in one himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a heel hook, Andrew Kimmler!
Nice victory there by Andrew Kimmler. Look forward to seeing these two competitors in future Texas Submission Hunters.
Absolutely, and you got to give it up to Betty. You know, he went for the finish and ended up getting caught. I think I'd take a submission loss over a boring draw. So that was a cool way to go.
Interesting competition philosophy there by Alex Morano. Here we have our next brown belt match between Christopher Hare and Joel Hyman.
Please welcome to the stage, Joel Hyman.
Joel Hyman making his way to the mats. Representing Gracie, Baja, the Woodlands. Carlos Martinez working his corner. 33 years old, 6 foot tall, 170 pounds. Has been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for nearly 5 years now. Has about 35 matches under his belt.
To get your brown belt in 5 years, very impressive. Joel puts a lot of time on the mats. He's an ideal student for any professor. Very excited for this matchup.
Originally started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu just for fitness and weight loss, and now he finds himself in high-level competitions. Christopher Hare making his way to the mats. Head coach Tom Dinklage in his corner, representing Precision MMA. 31 years old, 5'8", 180 pounds. Has been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the past 5 years. Christopher Hare, ready for action.
I know Hare has some MMA experience. He's had some success on the amateur circuit. It'll be interesting to see this match.
Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Gracie, Baja, Woodlands. This is Joel Hyman. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Precision. This is Christopher Hare.
Referee Jeff Rexroad in charge of the action between this brown belt gi match between Joel Hyman and Christopher Hare.
I know Joel Hyman placed on the podium, got a bronze medal at the Pan Am's Games as a purple belt in a division with over 60 people. It's a very hard feat to conquer. I know Hare has some mixed martial arts victories. They're both new brown belts. Let's see how this match goes.
Should be an exciting match. These two looking to prove their mettle with those new belts.
Hyman looking for some inside gi grips. Guard pour from Joel. Joel has a very good open guard game. He's got also a very good leg lock game, as a lot of these competitors do.
You see Hare there controlling the legs. Working his way to a pass attempt. Possible footlock attempt there by Hare. Looked like he was looking for it for a second there. I think he opts to transition to a pass.
Good sit up single leg from Joel Hyman in the standing position now. Joel being very responsible and not pursuing that takedown because they were close to the edge. Taking it back to the center with a really good
nice. Good reversal there by Hyman there with that single leg.
Hyman looking to apply some pressure. Trying to pass the guard. Needs to get his hips a little bit lower.
Here now disrupting Hynen's balance.
A cut through pass. Looks like it is close. Hare recovering guard.
Both men trying to establish position. Hyman trying to look for the underhook.
No, Joel has done some no-gi matches here previously, and he loves it. I know for a fact he prefers the gi, so we'll see if he can have some success here.
Oh, interesting.
This is the first time he's done a gi match in the Texas Submission. Got a very deep cross-collar grip,
and
he is almost past the guard. It's a very dangerous position for Hare. Hare's flat now.
Collar choke attempt by Hyman.
Is not the position to defend. Looks like Joel's going to try to finish that cut-through pass, and if he does, that's going to be a very dangerous choke. So Hare doing a good job looking to transition to an X guard. I know Hynen's hips aren't elevated. It's going to be hard to finish that position. Hyman keeping that collar grip.
There you see, he's got that death grip on that collar. He's not giving up that collar choke attempt here. Sending it up.
Hyman with a good pass attempt. Keeping his balance while his hips are elevated. Very difficult to do. He's got very good weight management. Looks like he's in on a toe hold on Hare's foot.
Can't quite tell from our position. I think he's got his arm, possible armbar attempt now.
Look at that. It's really good to see Hyman going for all these submissions.
Wow. Hyman being very active. Hare doing an excellent job in recognizing all these attempts.
Hare going for the pass. Joel retaining guard.
And now Hare enjoying top position now.
Back into the open guard. Joel looking for double sleeve control. Hare going for a pretty aggressive grip break. High-paced match for sure. Joel looking to set up the single leg X. Maybe we can get his ankle locks going.
Hare says his favorite submission is a move he likes to call his Kimura kickover. Maybe we can see a version of that here tonight.
I know Hare's been on Garcia promotion stage both for cage combat and for the Texas Submission Hunter. He's been busy with Hare.
Hynen's favorite submission, the triangle choke.
So he's trying to set up maybe an omoplata with that right leg. See if he can't kick his hips up. Back into the open guard. 3.5 minutes remain.
Yep, halfway done in this matchup between these two brown belts. Active match so far.
Really good awareness off of his back from Hyman, and good pressure from Hare.
Or what the cool kids say, presh.
So one major difference between gi and no-gi submission-only matches is in the gi you can latch onto the lapel and it really stops a lot of transitions and movements, and sometimes can slow a match down. Not the case for these guys. It has been non-stop for the entire match, 4 minutes now.
Been seeing a active scramble, active work for positioning by these two competitors.
Hare with the pass now. Joel looking to recover guard.
Interesting to see the turn of events in this match. Hyman controlled the first part of the match. Now we see Hare now on the attack of the second half of this match.
Hare looked to be setting up a choke, but
Kimura attempt now by Hare, and he gets it. Kimura victory by Ryan Hare. Wow. Excellent match by those two brown belts. Look forward to seeing more of these guys in the future here at Texas Submission Hunter.
yeah, a lot of action in that match from start to finish.
Yeah,
That
Joel
was a good
Hyman has
one.
nothing to be ashamed of. He put on an excellent performance. Hare just being a little too much, a little bit quicker. Found his opening, scored himself a big submission victory here tonight. Texas Submission Hunter 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, by way of Kimura